I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you! I love, even as man, great Talos.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
Future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel! And there it is, friends, the ugly truth. We are the children of man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. The very idea.
Evgir Ornsla has come. At last, the season unending. War without end. Can you believe those pathetic grey manes still show their face in public?
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith. But tomorrow, what then?
With respect, companion, I'd ask that you and your friends muzzle that dog of yours. The howling coming from your Vasker has gotten out of hand.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
How do you do, Thane?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Oh, did you need something?
Want a cut of venison or mutton? Of course you do.
Redguard craftsmanship.
My wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
Need a new blade? Books. Don't know why the Imperials like these so much. This should help the boy, though, Malakath willing. Here, let me show you how an orc learns to smith. There's nothing more I can teach you. All right. Good to see you. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Malakath Preserve.
I'm Gore's assistant. I help her with the forge.
name of the Jarl, I'm ordering you to stand fast. Wait, I know you. You're the one who conspired with the Forsworn against Markar. You're coming with me, murderer. You're not sweet-talking your way out of this. Not after what you did. You're headed to Sidna Mine, and that's that. You'll never see the sun again. No one escapes Sidna Mine. No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, new blood? Innocent. So was I, for the first one. The other murders were all me, though. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here. They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any. Because life was better under the old ways. No Nords and their laws. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in your kinsman's blood. Best you not be there on that day, Nord. Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it. Bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as a pick-me-up. Good way to pass the time. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkul the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast. Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that. Mm-hmm. I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill their halls with souls. You'll fit in fine down here. Guards brought me in about 12 years ago. Was running a good group of bandits up until then. But these Forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers. Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. That's right. Turn around and leave.
I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life. The first time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time, thieving. It kind of keeps going like that. First it was 6 months, then a year, then 2 years. Now I'm in for life. Until next time.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn. I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I was nowhere near that murder weapon. Guards say I murdered someone. I was just sleeping off some meat in my aunt's house. That didn't stop them from arresting me. I didn't even know who they said I killed. A couple of years. I wasn't a Forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way. All right, then.
I swear, if I ever get out of here, I'm giving up thieving. Really. Ah, you want protection? I can get you what you need. Maybe you could do something for me first. Duok has a bottle of skooma, finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you. All right, then.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it.
I don't want to talk about it. Long enough.
Till next time.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
Colorful. Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down. I'm I'm a Forsworn. One of our raids went bad and I got captured. Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsmen, but the Silverbloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here. Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now, but something keeps me going. You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skoom's mine. Getting the shakes, huh? All right, take it. Old gods keep you. Mm-hmm.
Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay? Uh-huh.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
You serve your time by digging, so dig. Ready to pay the toll? 1 shiv. All right, head on in, but don't try anything in there. Monarch is smarter than you think. Until next time.
Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Do I? What about you? What right did you have to meddle in my affairs? Kill my people? Was it worth it? Your truth? You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of your kinsman stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Dhonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshiping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are, the Forsworn, criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free. Our vengeance will come. Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. Soon. You're a slave, just like us. You're a slave, just like us.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Modinak once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up. I'm not Monadnac. I was never a leader of the Forsworn. The only anger I can justify is my own. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead. All right, then.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
How old is my daughter now, I wonder? In prison, you lose track of time.
Prison's not so bad. Less complaints when I kill people.
You're back. Have you done what I asked? Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family. Each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Huh. You know, I'm almost beginning to like you, but you haven't earned your place out of here yet. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Ah, Bork will muscle one out of you on your way in? Fine. Take this one. Our vengeance will come.
What? Until next time.
How old is my daughter now, I wonder? In prison, you lose track of time.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn. What? No! No, don't kill me! Please!
Must have run off.
I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I was nowhere near that murder weapon.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanach? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The reach belongs to the Forsworn.
I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. It's a little gift from the dwarves. Who knew they would end up helping our cause? We have to move. We'll talk more once we see the sky.
Good enough.
Get him all.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Madanach, think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Thonar! Hey, here we go! God, no!
come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. Forsworn rampaging through the streets, as if business wasn't slow enough. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Is there something I can do for you?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Is there some... What do you need, handsome?
Songs are just old memories that help the mead go down.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer.
Frobby, our customer needs a drink.
Too lazy to give him a drink yourself.
Stormcloaks took Markarth. It is good to see Talos worshipped openly again. You've already learned all I can teach you. That's about the truth of it. Write tales about the sights I've seen, the battles I've fought. Earned quite a name for myself when I was younger. The Bard's College still teaches some of my work to their students.
You want a drink? Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Playing tonight.
I should remind Clever to clean this place up.
To hear the old ballads performed.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight it yourself.
Ballads. If I played all of them, everyone in this inn would be as gray as I am before I finished.
Right. Maybe just one of the popular songs like The Slaying of the Former Princes.
That's a sensible lad. Now fetch me a drink,